Ah yes, Man of Steel, the first installment in the DC Extended Universe, or DC Worlds, or DC Film, or apparently DC Extended Universe is not the official name for it, but everyone calls it that, including Warner Brothers, so that's what I'm gonna call it. So, the DC Extended Universe, I actually have a controversial opinion. I like these movies, including the bad ones. Except for Suicide Squad, I have dignity. But, like the bad ones, I know, these movies are nothing like Marvel, and it just feels like they're just trying to rush in and all that, I get it. But, the way they've handled it, I say they did a pretty good job. And, in my opinion, I think Man of Steel is a great take on Superman. Now, let me just get this out of the way. When I was a little kid, I was confused by the movie. Not because I didn't understand the plot or anything, I understood it just fine. But I was confused on why Superman was a depressed atheist. I mean, every other Superman interpretation I saw was a happy, cheerful superhero that defeat the bad guys and was optimistic and, save the day and whatever. But in this one, I was kinda confused on why Superman was edgy and a depressed atheist. But as time went on, I ended up warming up to this Superman. I understand why this Superman is the way he is, and that's the reason why Zack Snyder made this movie. Zack Snyder didn't want to just remake Superman, he wanted to take Superman in a new direction. What if Superman was put into a world of cynicism? What if the world didn't trust him, and they didn't like him, they were afraid of him? And that's what the premise of this movie is about. If Superman was taken into a more realistic approach, are people really going to accept Superman? And that's the character arc that Superman goes through. Is he worthy enough, or should I say the human race worthy enough to be saved? Should he save people and stuff like that? It's really meaningful and kinda deep, and I'm glad Zack Snyder took this approach. I ended up liking Man of Steel in the end, because even though it's nothing like the original Superman movies, it's a good Superman movie in its own right. Now I could talk more about this movie, but we got 7 other movies to go.